you know, I just want to share with you as a single artist of many artists, thousands and thousands of artists, and many of these artists don't even make it, man. They don't make it. You know, there's a reasons why, but I'm not going to share that. So here I am, wanted to share a little bit about the purposes of what I do. Now, if you read the post, man, it says, I give up on art. I'm an artist, and I love my art, man. I know who I am, first of all, as a person, because I'm up in years, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dinosaur, but I'm a wise dinosaur, you know what I'm saying? And I said that on purpose, because everyone seems to, at least where I'm from, they look at this world like they're just existing. They're not even living, man. So what's up, Brady? Brady, how you doing? Just sent you a hi there, man. If you want to say something, you guys want to share something, share it, because I'm going to give you some food for thought. And I'm not coming with this TikTok round where we just want to entertain everybody and not speak something that's going to really profit you more than me, because I'm already living by the fruits of what I'm saying. So as an artist, you'll see in my post that it's very unorthodox. I used toothpaste from when I was in prison. I was in prison for a length of time. All right, I'm just say that for the ones that don't know me, that haven't been following me. And I did my pieces that are exhibited, the toothpaste pieces. If you look at my post, please give me a follow and I'll follow you back. And share what you want to share. Even comment if you want. It's going to be negative. That's fine, man. I have no problem with anybody criticizing me, because it's not going to move me unless you really convict me by a wealth of education and a wealth of knowing who you are. And believe me, I can discern that sometimes through the screen. It's a long story what I'm sharing with that. Well, I'm not going to go there too much. But hey, I'm glad that you guys have come. And a little bit, people that come, because I'm not looking for numbers either. I'm not looking for 1,000, 2,000. If it comes, it comes. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it's just one person, I'm going to give that person of importance. And I'm going to give him my attention. And I'm going to give him the answers. Not all the answers, because I don't have all the answers to art. But I'm a contemporary artist. Contemporary meaning that I'm from this time period. And so I'm going to use whatever I have at hand. So when I was in captivity, I used toothpaste. And that toothpaste dries quicker than the toothpaste out here. The toothpaste out here, you get Colgate, and if you put it out and just squirt it out in the floor, it's not gonna take. It takes long to dry. But the toothpaste that's from captivity, we'll just say it like that. That's made, this factory made toothpaste that I don't even have on me right now to show you, and it dries so much quicker. So when I was in captivity, I didn't have anything to paint with. I met with a santero. For you guys that know Santeria. Santeria is, some people believe it's witchcraft. Some people believe it's just a bad religion. Some people believe it's beneficial for them. I'm not gonna judge it. But I partook a little bit of that. I'm a Christian at heart, but I'm not an Americanized Christian, because I'm not about watered down Christianity. But I'm not gonna get so much religious. I want to talk about these artistry and how it's drawn those who are sensitive to live a successful life in their own life. What's going on, everybody that's coming? Marty, applause. If anybody wants to share something, please share it with me, man, because I might learn something from you, man. You know? So when I was in captivity, they had this toothpaste. So that toothpaste dried so much quicker. Now, being that I was in the Superior School of Arts in Ecuador, South America, I understood how to manipulate materials that were at hand, rudimentary materials. And I would use whatever, sand, glue, and somehow I would make something out of it using different types of glues that they sell. And even here in the stores, there's different types of glues that you share. And I'm speaking to people that want to be an artist, or they're aspiring to be an artist, or they might have a hobby to be an artist. That's fine. I'm going to give you something that might help you out. If you are an artist, or you are aspiring to be an artist, or if you're just doing art just to do art, that's fine. Don't try to do art necessarily like everyone else does. Don't imitate anybody. Be yourself, man. And sometimes when you experiment with things unexpected, you will find that you might create something that you never thought you could create. And I don't know if you guys ever kissed a girl a different way than all the boyfriends did. But let me tell you, I was a kid. I don't have a girlfriend right now, and I don't want a girlfriend. But I used to kiss, man. And I used to find some different ways of nibbling. And massaging the feet and all this and that. Because the point I'm getting at right now. sometimes it takes the unexpected, and it takes the difference and the power and the courage that you are. Some of y'all might not realize it yet, but we all have this power within us. But because I haven't been nurtured right in my creativity, I lose ground and I don't understand how to relate in the different areas of my life. You know, creativity is one of the most powerful empowerments that you could receive as a human being. And like I said, man, I'm not trying to entertain me because of TikTok. I'm trying to tell you something that's worthwhile. And I don't have anything against TikTok. I love TikTok. I love being entertained. But this channel is not, I'm not really framing it like that. Because I don't have nothing back here to really entertain you in. You know? It's just my face. You know what I'm saying? But the words I'm going to give is precious pearls, man. You measure any lack of relationship that you have, or any lack of communication that you have, or any lack of doing things right, or you going to college, or you might be not doing what you should be doing because you're lacking something. You'll see, watch this, because I used to be an English teacher down there in South America for a little bit, that one of the main reasons that we lose grounds in our different relationships in the different areas of our life, whether it be a boyfriend, whether it be studies, with another student, and your relationship with the professor, whether it be your marriage, whether it be your relationship with your art. This is, it gets me thinking what I'm saying. Some of us, and you go back now, and you'll see that some of our relationships have been thwarted backwards or moved in a way that you don't want it to move. Do you know why that is? The gist of the matter? You know, the reason why we fail in different areas of our lives because we relate to it wrongly is because we don't have creativity, man. We don't have enough creativity to spice that person up, to lift that person up. We don't have enough creativity to lighten ourselves up and encourage ourselves to understand that we're moving upward and not downward. You know why we don't use our creativity? Watch this now. I don't have anything against these channels, man. I'm here because, I'm blessed because, I got a chance to share with you guys. And I thank you guys for coming. Delay and all the ones that are here, because I'm going to leave quick. I'm going to just share this word, and I'm going to be probably coming a little bit more because I'm going to get another job soon. And before that time happens, I'm going to go back. But our lack of creativity has some of us, including myself as an artist, dried in the way we move in life. Because we're not creative like we should be. And you know what cuts that creativity, man? We don't put everything aside, rest, and do something creative for our own selves, man. We don't put that cake. What's up, Roger? How you doing, man? Anybody want to say something now, just tell me. And I'll stop and I'll consider what you have to say in your texting. But listen, we dry ourselves up because of a lack of creativity. And the creativity in itself, that word, has a lot of meat that you have to decipher. But I'm not going to decipher that right now. We get dry, man, because we don't use creativity to spice people or spice ourselves up. Because we do everything so rudimentary every time we do things the same way every day. And you get dried up. And so now you don't even know, you get bored of life. And that's why I know this is true for some of y'all. When some of y'all say, hey, well, what's up? What do you guys say? It's the same old thing. It's the same old thing. Hey, listen, man, if it's the same old thing, man, I might as well kill myself if it's I never say that. When someone tells you what's up, man, you got to say something different. But because we don't use our creativity, we are failing with our relationship with our families. We're failing in our relationships with the most important things in our lives, man. So let me tell you something. Let me give you food for thought. And let me give you something to encourage yourself in if you want to be disciplined in the arts. Because everyone is an artist. You might be called to exhibit. And you look at my post, I'm an artist from Central Florida. What's up, man? I just got some people that are coming in. Thank you, Trap, man. What's up, man? Trap, what's going on, man? Hey, we got some people coming. Jocelyn Cherry, what's going on? Dougie. So I'm an artist from Central Florida, and I've been exhibiting lately. I haven't exhibited for a length of time, but I know I was an artist way back when in the days. And now I'm starting to exhibit again in these last 3 years. And now I'm sharing in TikTok. I haven't shared here for a long time. And I'm back for a little bit of time. So whatever I'm sharing right now, you better get it. Because this ain't costing money, man. I'm getting it for free. All right? I've given my pieces out for free sometimes. Because money's not everything for me. All right? So I'm sharing a little bit what I'm sharing in that post, what I put up there for you guys to see. And I was sharing for you guys that just came in. If you guys want to share something, share something. Give me your explanation. What you think creativity is. Is creativity what I'm saying it is? Because in the end, we're going to look it up in a definition, in the dictionary or in a Google, and we're going to see what that creativity is. And we might be able to see what creativity is in the Hebrew, one of the ancient languages. And believe it or not, their sense of creativity and their meaning and definition is very different and distinct compared to the Americanized word creativity. So an artist has to know not everything. It has to know a lot of things, man. It's not just going and taking a paintbrush I mean, if you want to just live a dry, painterly life, that's fine. But I'm not called to do that, man. I'm meant to provoke thought in you, especially the younger realm. Because sometimes you young people, man, you guys think you guys know everything now because I've been there and done that. And sometimes us old people too, we don't use creativity enough to understand the youth and to have them understand that they can teach us too. See, it's a two-way situation. So, because we don't use our creativity, because we just dry ourselves and we don't use what we're called to use as human beings. It's built in us, that creativity, but we haven't heated it up like in a soup and we don't let it broth out. So, and this is the reason why, and I'm going to finish with this. This is the reason why I share this here, right there in the post. It says, I give up on art. That's why I always give and create, upward in it. I don't hurt nor kill art by drying it out with detail, nor do I flavor it with the beauty of art's popular ethics. Now, in a nutshell, this is what it's saying. It's not saying that I just give up on art because I don't want to be an artist no more. I'm saying this, I see everyone doing the same thing in art. Everyone wants to look real. And I can prove to you that those realistic pieces aren't even realistic pieces. Because if you touch it, it's not going to feel nothing. If you touch it, it's not going to feel nothing. It might make you feel something because you're so used to seeing it like that. But that person that's seeing that realistic piece like not even Michelangelo was realistic. I just want you to know that. For you guys that don't know, he actually painted disproportionate. He was actually more of an expressionist painter than he was a realist painter. So a lot of people are just believe because they just want to believe what they're told, but we don't study it out ourselves. And that's in every area of life. And, but realism is different than what we perceive it is. The reality of that, the defined word reality, realism. Why do I say that? Because about art, if you look at a realist piece, right? I don't know if I have some pieces here because I got some I don't have a realist piece because they're all my abstract pieces, but I have some realist drawings that I had to do. And when you do that, it's not real. I mean, it's in essence, it looks real, but it's not real. You know why? Because if you touch it, it's not going to feel nothing, man. It's an illusion. It's on a flat surface. So this is not a realistic piece, but I'm just saying, I mean, that's not even a realistic piece. This is a little similar to a realistic piece, okay? You see that? Let me see, like that maybe? Okay, you see that? All right, we'll just share there, like that. Okay, that's not realistic piece. For y'all that believe that that's real, that looks real, I'm saying. And no matter how much you want to think, you want to think it's real, it's not. It's not real, man. You know why? Because if you touch it, it's not going to feel nothing. If you kiss it, it's not going to feel nothing. It's an illusion, man. It's an illusion. It's two sides. How can it be real? So why are we calling this realism? I'm coming out of the Superior School of Arts, man. You graduated in art. So I know what I'm saying. Right? That's not a real piece, man. This is an illusion that it may look real. That's why it says it looks real. So why am I sharing all this? It's because a lot of people believe in something they're not even rightfully believing because they're not studied in what they believe in. I just hit you with $100 saying right there. We do things and we believe things because our family told us to believe it. Because we just want to believe it because it's so much more easier. Some people believe because it's just easier to believe like that. Because it's going to break your brain. Here's another one. It's going to break your brain to investigate, to search out. That's a realistic piece right there. A realistic study, all right? It's gonna take a brain straining to have you believe a substantial thing based on your studies or based how you investigate something. And you know why I'm sharing this? Is because we're stuck in a predicament in society. All right, now I'm going somewhere with this, man. Hey, what's up, man? You guys are coming in. You guys want to share something? Just share with me. I'm dealing with art and how it deals with life. You know, for y'all that just get so focused on going into these sites and these social media just to be entertained, well, that's cool, but I'm not there. That's not where I want to be. I'm coming into these sites to provoke thought, man. To have you understand that it's not nothing like we believe it is sometimes. Because we were talking about how this is not a realistic piece, man. Because it's 2 dimensions. There's no third dimension to make it look real. This is a study I did that looks real. Okay, how you guys doing that just came in? If you guys want to share something, just share it. And I'll be happy to share with you back and forth, add something to the mix. But this is not a realistic piece because if you, like I said, if you touch it, you know, that lady is not going to feel that I drew right there, that I did a study piece in. This is a little study that I did, you know? So, and I'm just putting it there because I want you to see this. It's not real. So don't call it realism because it's not. It's illusionism. It gives you an illusion that it's real. But again, we're backtracking for the ones that just came in. We want to believe it's real because we've been taught that way and we haven't never investigated whether what we were taught is really true, what they're saying. It's a substantial truth. Now, there's 2 types of truth. There's a revelatory truth, substantial truth, or a perceptive truth based on what you feel it is because you think it's right just because you think it's right. Not a lot of people live like that nowadays. We just want to believe because, hey, my homeboy just told me, but I just want to believe it. We don't investigate. You know why we don't investigate? Because we go in Google and we just want a quick answer. We want a quick answer, man. This is a quick society. It's the United States of America, man. We don't want to spend time, man, breaking our heads. I mean, we got so much... I got to pay rent. I got to do this. Everybody's such in a rush. I keep telling my moms we're such in a rush that we don't even stop and understand whether we're thinking right or not. This is why I do my art, guys. I'm doing my art because I want to prove to people, and I already know it's true, that we're not living like we should be living in our humanism or in our ways of being as a human being. Not a humanism in philosophy and Greek thought, but humanism in the way that we share with each other. And so what I do is I paint these paintings as a sign and a warning sign that we're not where we're supposed to be, man. We're looking at this prisoner right here. This is a lady I dedicated to this lady that's doing 25 years to life for a killing. That I dedicated that to her. I dedicated this to Basilites. This is a piece that was exhibited in more than 3 places here lately in the Ocoee and the Union Perfect Union Gallery. And I can't really put it out here. There it is. So you can see. See that? And Basilites believe that everything that was beautiful is not beautiful, but sometimes things that are ugly is beautiful. I'm going to leave you halfway because I got to go cook for my mom's, man. So you guys, I'm going to be here tomorrow, all right? For you guys that want to hear the closing of this little session that I did. And hopefully you guys grab something to think about. All right, man. Be blessed, man.